Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. It's a Take the Points edition. That's Lucas Vaughan. He's here for Brian Turner and Jamie Hodges, who are, what do they got, the graduation?
Busy. Yep.
Busy.
Yeah, Weeze has a bunch of pictures to take, and Jamie. Probably burning something down.
Yeah, he's probably out playing with matches somewhere. but we're going to talk about all kinds of sports things today. NBA playoffs really getting in the thick of it. The NHL really getting fun. And, of course, baseball's moving along. Cardinals having a bad week, but we might talk a little bit about that, too. So a little bit of football news, Kentucky Derby to talk about. We've got all kinds of things going on
and
here.
Soccer.
We do have soccer to talk about.
You have soccer to talk about.
Well, that's the thing. I will talk about soccer a little bit, but maybe not for a little while. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV here in Flora on Channel 100 or Channel 25, depending on what your fiber situation is. Over in Salem on Channel 3, 100 or 25 in Louisville, Jeff, Sisney, Browns, Albion, West Salem, Fairfield, all over the place.
Not in Fairfield.
I'm topside up. They're Fairfield addresses.
Okay.
Fairfield addresses. But we'll get to you guys as soon as we can.
I hope so.
We'll get there as soon as we can. We do appreciate you tuning in. What is going on in and around the area today? Well, not a whole lot today, but a few things going on today. Over at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center this morning, going to be singing in the morning. They've got karaoke with the Bond Slaves, and that's again at the Flora Rehab and Healthcare Center, 10 o'clock. Probably go for about an hour or so. Also today, it's the auxiliary luncheon and board meeting. That's going to be at Carl Richland Memorial Hospital. That's at noon. And the Flora, this is a big one. That's the Flora Depot Variety Show. We had the ladies on earlier this week or last week to talk about it. Beth Cooper and Stacy Earlywine do a great job with that show. You're going to want to see it. It's at 7 o'clock tonight or 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and they do a great job. All the funds, of course, from that do go to the historic Flora Depot as they're working on their big project, which is replacing the windows. That's a long-term project. 70 windows in that building, or 90 windows.
That's a lot of windows.
70 windows, and it's for a historic building. They use the very good style of windows. It was like $2,000 a window, $2,000 an opening. So yeah, there you go.
They need a pork burger fundraiser.
They might need several pork burger fundraisers. Also, Saturday, what's going on Saturday? A few community events Saturday to tell you about. Flora FFA going to have their big old plant sale this Saturday. That's going to start at 8 a.m. It's their Mother's Day plant sale at the high school greenhouse, and runs from 8 till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Also at Flora Gardens, the nursing home this weekend, they're going to have a Mother's Day social. It's on Saturday, so you have two different Mother's Days. That'll be at 2 p.m. Dr. Chung providing the entertainment, and again at 2 o'clock on Saturday, May 11th. Also, down in Fairfield, this is kind of interesting to me. The First Baptist Church in Fairfield will be hosting a chuck wagon meal on Saturday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. The menu will consist of ham and beans cooked over an open fire.
Good so far.
Cornbread.
Yeah, absolutely.
Coleslaw, desserts, and iced tea to drink.
Coleslaw? No, I don't know, but chuck wagons, I don't think could handle coleslaw back in the day.
Well, I doubt they're cooking that over the open fire.
And then if it's on a chuck wagon, how are they going to get it out in the prairie and keep it cold? And
maybe they had
disagree with
Yetis.
Yetis on that wagon train.
And the nice Yetis, yeah. But that's all going on this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. The cost is by donation, and proceeds will go to use to build a shelter at the church in memory of Megan Nichols. So that's a real nice project. Also on Saturday over in Browns, the Browns Fire Department's going to have their annual ham and bean supper. So you can get ham and beans for lunch at the Chuck Wagon, then go to the ham and beans for supper at Brown's, and that'll be serving starts at 4:30 with an auction to follow. Donations for the auction can be given to any fire department member. That's always a good deal. Also, the Union North CP Church down in Fairfield is going to have their movie night featuring the movie Grace Unplugged. I did not look to see what Grace Unplugged was about. Do you know what?
Is anything like Grace Under Fire?
Could be. Isn't that a TV show?
It was back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, but this is Grace Unplugged. You can go to see that. It'll be like I said, at the Union North CP Church on Saturday. Everyone gathering at 4:30 in the church basement for pizza, popcorn, and fellowship, with the movie starting at about 5:15. So that'll be fun. And also in Salem on Saturday. This is going on in Salem. I know it's going on in Fairfield, maybe in Flora as well. It's a postal food drive. The United States Post Office, actually all over the country, supposed to be. They'll place a non-perishable bagged food items on or around your mailbox on Saturday by 9 a.m. And rural carriers, the letter carriers, and volunteers will pick up your donation, and it's going to be distributed to local food banks. So that's a really nice deal. It's a nationwide food drive. In 2010, the food drive surpassed the 1 billion pound mark in total food collected. That was 8 or 9 years ago, so it's much farther than that, farther along than that today. This is being May 10th, observed annually on May 10th, National Shrimp Day. Americans eat more shrimp. Did you know this, Lucas?
I did not know that was the day.
Today is the day. Americans eat more shrimp than any other seafood, and this is the day to celebrate this delicious seafood.
That depresses me.
Really? You don't like shrimp, do you?
I used to eat shrimp all the time.
Yeah, what happened there?
I developed an allergy.
That is...
And now I do not eat shrimp anymore.
Oh, Lucas.
I can still eat shrimp.
I feel terrible.
Unfortunately, the stuff that shrimp went in with comes out too.
The word prawn. This is some information you need to know because you want to avoid it. The word prawn is loosely used to describe any large shrimp.
Yep.
So you want to make sure you avoid prawns.
I used to have nice stuffed prawn, bacon wrapped, back down in Galveston. Oh God, it was good.
Wow. Well, that's
now I'm hungry.
What happened to you? I'm sorry it is.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Some countries use the prawn exclusively for all shrimp as the word. Some popular North American shrimp dishes. Have you ever had seafood gumbo? How long ago did
shrimp etouffee. I used to love shrimp etouffee.
So I had some of that on Mardi Gras.
Yeah. I was with Blair the first time I knew it. It was New Year's Eve. We were having a shrimp cocktail. Ate it like I ate shrimp cocktail my whole life.
Then all of a sudden you couldn't breathe?
Did not work out well like the rest of the times of my life. So,
well, you try to avoid the shrimp.
Yeah.
You try to avoid shrimp. What else is going on today? What's on TV? What's on Wabash to watch? Well, if this rain will stop, they'll probably be able to play baseball tomorrow night. Breeze Central, make that tonight. Here on Friday night, Breeze Central, the Cougars, will be playing the North Clay Cardinals. That's at 4:15 in Louisville. They'll be right here on this channel, Channel 3, Channel 25, or Channel 100. Also on YouTube at the Wabash Catch TV channel. There you go. Of course, Breeze Central beat Salem 11-1 on Tuesday, and now they're getting a shot at North Clay. In the NHL, Friday night is dark. Nothing on Friday night. I'm bringing this up to you to tell you Saturday night, Game 1, the Western Conference Finals. It's the St. Louis Blues at the San Jose Sharks. That's on NBC. Check your normal NBC affiliate at 7 o'clock for that huge Game 1 in the Western Conference Finals. The Blues have only been to the Western Finals, I think. This might be their fourth time since 1970, so this is a big deal. NBA tonight, the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors will be in Houston. That's Game 6. The Warriors lead 3-2. That'll be at 8 o'clock tonight on ESPN. Probably talk a little bit about that, don't you think, here coming up tonight?
Yeah, I think so. few other games.
There's a few things going on. Also, Major League Baseball on tap tonight. The Milwaukee Brewers, actually this afternoon, will be in Chicago taking on the Cubs at 1:20. That's NBC Sports Channel Chicago, Channel 643. Gio Gonzalez versus Jose Quintana. Pittsburgh Pirates will be in St. Louis tonight. That's Fox Sports Midwest, Channel 630. That's
hope they can figure out how to get a win.
They won last night. They won on Thursday night.
I hope
the first game of that series.
Did, yes.
They beat Pittsburgh on Thursday night. That's exactly what happened. And also, the New York Yankees will be at Tampa tonight. That's at 6:10. That is on MLB Network, Channel 599. Take the Points edition of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be right back. We're going to tell you the future. We just about had the future right with the Kentucky Derby.
So close.
We were so close. Good. We'll tell you about it. You're watching Big Talk right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back after these.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
I'm Brian. You probably know someone who's had a heart attack, COPD, or a heart bypass operation. You might even know someone who's had a heart transplant, lung cancer, or part of their lung removed. But what about someone who's had all 6? Now you do. My tip is, if smoking doesn't get you one way, it'll get you another.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It is our Take the Points edition. Lucas Vaughan is here. I am Bruce Dickey, and we're talking about all kinds of good, fun stuff. Starting with, I usually like to use the term good, clean fun. The Kentucky Derby this year was not terrifically good, clean. It was good fun.
Good, muddy fun.
It was good fun, but it certainly wasn't clean fun.
Did you see after they were all done, all except for Maximum, everybody was just an absolute mess. There was mud everywhere.
So you watch horse racing to an extent.
Yeah.
Not
the big ones.
The big ones. Did you notice during the race when Maximum Security started going out?
I didn't, because he was on that turn and the angle that I was watching, I didn't notice the slide. But when they actually came back and did the multiple reviews, and they were to look at it, you did see that slide when they did the reviews. So
he slid out. I saw it during the race.
Yeah, I didn't notice it.
I was sitting there watching of course, we were all watching because we had bets on this. So we had God bless Lucas. How come you wouldn't let us join in on that bet, by the way?
I wasn't keeping you away from it. I thought, I didn't care.
You didn't want to share.
No, that wasn't it at all. It was not it at all.
He placed a superfecta bet that was this close.
It was close.
This close.
If Country House hadn't cheated like he did and drew him out, he should have been DQ'd and I win.
So Maximum Security is going around the fourth turn, right? The home stretch turn, and he rolls out the width of this table.
Yeah, he did.
And basically made which one was it? The
one that wasn't going to win. War of Will. There you go.
War of Wills basically came to a dead stop, so they didn't kill everybody. And that's what cost him.
Yeah, it is.
That's what cost him. So the Kentucky Derby goes into were you surprised that they made? I mean, it's the Kentucky Derby.
I was disappointed.
Were you surprised that they made the declaration?
No, because
in
horse racing, you've got to go by what the letter of that law, and the letter says that you fade out and he went a full 2 lanes out and impeded the progress. I think it was the right call. I'm disappointed that they did it, but I think it was the right call.
There were a lot of people on site there that were tremendously disappointed.
Yeah.
There were boos. They booed I'd never heard them boo at a horse race like that.
Well, this is the first Kentucky Derby that's been objected like this, and had the winner was. Now there was one that had some medical enhancements that was down the line that he lost it, but other than that, that's the only time that's ever happened in this.
If you're wondering how we did, if you're watching Take the Points last week, we did really well. Actually, God bless Lucas. He bet the superfecta, which is $24 bet.
Yeah,
and so he took the 4 horses that we picked to go across the board, and he put them in his superfecta.
And I boxed them so it could be in any order.
That's right. Boxed them 50 cent. Was a 50 cent.
I did a $1.
$1. Okay. Yep. So we had Maximum Security.
Good job. He won.
He won the race. That was my horse.
He did win the race.
I had him across. I had him $5 across. I was going to win like $40 or $50 on that horse. Code of Honor, you had in there.
Yep.
Code of Honor was Jamie's horse, and Tacitus was Weeze's horse,
and probably
was your horse.
Yep.
The whole thing that screwed it up was Country House.
Yep. Like I said, if they would have DQ'd Country House accidentally, I would have been 5 figures deep, and I've been just fine.
You almost had the first 5 picks.
Yeah. Well, I had, before the DQ, I was 1, 3, 4, and 5, and after the DQ, I was 2, 3, and 4. So I was 1 spot each way, but that still counts for 0.
You want to hear a fun story?
Sure.
There was a couple at the race party that I was watching the show, the race at, and he was sitting there watching the race very intently, and his wife had placed a bet before, had gone up to him to place a bet before the race, and she wanted to put $10 on the nose on Country House, and I saw him tell her, hon, that may not be the best idea.
Yeah.
You might want to instead diversify. I said, the fella said, that's 65-1 is what the fella said. And the lady said, all right, I'll diversify it a little bit. What do you suggest? Well, the fella said, well, I tell you what, why don't you just go $5 on the nose and then five on the win, place, and show. It's $15 bet instead of a $10 bet, but you have more chances to win. Because apparently the fella had all his money on maximum security and thought it was going to win. And it did win. And it did win the race.
True story.
So the fellow is watching this thing, and he forgot what horse his wife had her money on, and he's saying, "Oh man, they're not going to call that a disqualification. They're not going to call that a disqualification." Realized that he was going to get maybe an extra $300.
And started rooting for disqualification.
Says, maximum security, you're a big bully.
He definitely went out of the way.
What a jerk.
I think I saw him kick somebody.
He was out there kicking other horses. Something we'll never see again. I mean, it's been 145 years of racing.
It'll happen next year. That's the way this works. It'll happen next year.
It's not going to happen next year. All right, now Preakness is coming up. Are you? Well, you're not as fired up, but I mean, Preakness will be fun.
But it sounds like Maximum Security's out and Country House are both out of this. So
actually, of your top 5 here, only Improbable.
That's the only one. So
your horse.
Yeah, that's my horse. See, my horse is tough. I went for the tough horse. But yeah, so the disappointment level, I think the star level is going to be lower because there's no Triple Crown winner this year for sure. He's not in. And the Maximum Security not being in and saying, listen, I won this first race, I got DQ'd, and not being in to see if he can win the other 2. So
see, now that would be the cool thing.
Yeah.
Had Maximum Security actually gone ahead and run in the Preakness and won it, and then won the Belmont going like this to people as he's
because he was the best horse. Period.
That would have been the Triple Crown that never happened.
Yep.
But. Not going to happen.
Nope.
Should be a lot of fun. We'll have a lot more on the Preakness next week as that's coming up next Saturday. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. I'm Bruce Dickey. That's Lucas Vaughan. We'll be back right after these. Do stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, an express lane, and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I'm Christine, and I used to smoke. My tip is, when you hear the words oral cancer, think about more than just your mouth. The skin grafts and reconstructive surgery can really leave a mark on your arm, your shoulder, and your neck. Not to mention what it can do to your face.
Hi, Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Lucas Vaughan here. It's Take the Points edition of Big Talk for this week. NBA action is going on right now, and thought we'd talk about it as there's still the second round is not yet completed. Not quite completed. There's one, maybe two or three series finished by now. Actually, so we are shooting this Thursday night. I'm guessing by the time this airs Friday morning that there's only one series left.
I don't think so.
You think Portland's going to win?
I think Portland beats the Nuggets, and I think the Raptors do take care of the 76ers. But I think we see a Game 7 in the Blazers-Nuggets game series.
I disagree entirely. I think that Denver has. I think the Trailblazers have shot their guns and they're empty, and it's time to. They're looking forward to golf.
They got Myers Leonard there, though.
Myers Leonard doesn't play much.
He had 19 minutes last night.
That's way too many.
Yeah, I know that. They lost.
God bless Myers Leonard. I love him, but that's way too many minutes for Myers Leonard. Okay, so but the real intriguing thing of this second round, we're going to make our picks actually, and we've also got Wee's and Jamie's picks for the finalists, the NBA finalists, and the winner. But before we do that, this Golden State series has taken. It's just a soap opera, back and forth, and now Kevin Durant is hurt and he's out for the rest of the series. Game 6 is tonight, Friday night. What are you seeing? Can Golden State make it without? They don't have any bench. All they have is their 5 starters, really.
Yes, but those 5 starters are all previous All-Stars, too.
They're all really good.
So it's not like they've got – now, after these 5, you look at their bench, it really goes downhill in a hurry. But, Kevin Durant's going to be a big loss. I'm curious. I'm surprised that when Kevin Durant went out in Game 5 that Houston didn't make a run at that game.
Well, that was the other intriguing thing. James Harden didn't shoot the ball in the fourth quarter. He had
one shot in the last 8 minutes of the fourth quarter or something, which I don't understand that.
It's not what James Harden does.
Yeah, he shoots 30 a game.
Yeah.
So, that was very surprising on it. But I think losing Durant, things are tighter now. It's going to be closer.
Houston is a 7-point favorite on Friday night. Houston is a 7-point favorite to win that game on Friday night. Golden State still is a favorite to win the series.
7-point favorite.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big number.
Houston is a 7-point favorite at home. That's what I thought. How do you make it that big a number?
That's a big number. I guess trying to figure things out with Durant being out first game or something, but that's a big number.
Well, you figure home court advantage is worth 3, 4, no more than that.
Yeah.
People are betting that up. That's the thing that makes you think that the bettors, they're scared of Durant being gone. But the thing is, Wednesday night, when Durant was gone, boy, Golden State played smooth.
Yeah, they did.
They looked really good.
They still got Curry running the show. They've still got, Thompson, the 3-point shooter, and they still got Draymond kind of doing what Draymond does, Draymond things.
Yeah.
So
Golden State still picked to win the series like 2-1 over Houston, but that's because they're at home. They've lost one game in the playoffs maybe in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So
it's we'll see. I want to see a Game 7. I know that.
Interesting thing on the other side, the Boston Celtics, the Bucks eliminated the Celtics on Wednesday night.
You remember last week when we were on the show, right? And we said, man, this series it's going to get good. It didn't get good.
It got terrible.
Didn't get good at all. Milwaukee said, no, we got
Milwaukee
this.
beat them like 20 points a
And
game.
throttled them.
It's just
Throttled
awful.
them.
Is Kyrie Irving done in Boston?
They question that, and I'm starting to think possibly. I think he might be if they can get something for him to move along. So, is he a free agent?
He's a free agent.
So he is free to go whatever. So
The thing is, Boston can pay him 5 years and $190 million.
the max stuff.
The max contract, whereas a different team can only go 4 years, and it ends up being about 160.
Is that all?
It's dollars to donuts. I mean, for
that all?
one thing, I don't think he's coming back. I think he's already moved.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he's gone also.
I don't know where he was staying in Boston, if he was staying in an apartment or if he had a hotel, but I wouldn't be counting on him to be in the hotel by Friday.
Get your money, hotel.
By Sunday.
Don't send him a bill.
He may never go back to Boston unless it's with another team.
Don't stay at that hotel.
Yeah, and the thing is, what he was saying for the last 2 or 3 games of that series just made no sense.
Yeah. It's not like he was already decided he was done with. They weren't going to win this series, and he was throwing in the towel. What are you getting? 6 for 21,
5 for 26.
Yeah, I mean, he was
5 for 26. 5 for 26, I think. And they said, well, Kyrie, you think maybe you could have given the ball to somebody else to shoot? Hey, I'm a pro shooter. I should have taken 30. We'd had a better chance to win.
No, they wouldn't. That's where you're wrong, Kyrie.
I should have taken 30 shots. All right, let's pick the winners. We're going to pick the Western and Eastern Conference champions, and also pick the winner overall in the NBA. I guess I need somewhere to write on here, don't I? Let's see. All right, you do have.
I got Jamie's and Weeze's
Jamie
here.
and Lucas, or Jamie and Weeze. Okay,
Yep.
Let's go with. Let me get these in the order I usually do. What do you have Weeze doing?
They both like
West?
Golden State going.
Okay,
So Jamie and
both
Weeze both like Golden State.
GS. I'm taking Golden State. You're taking Golden State?
I'm going to take Golden State also. I don't think either of those I don't think Denver and
Denver or Portland?
I don't think they can get through them. So I'm going to take Golden State out there also.
So we're all taking Golden State to win the West. That's probably not a surprise, as they're
I tell you what,
they're
even
a better
though
team probably than either of the two.
even though with Durant going out and Houston being a 7-point, I'd like to see Game 7 in Golden State.
Just
with
put
Durant
pressure
out
on.
and see what they do. So, but I'm still going to take Golden State.
I'm taking Golden State. In the East, what's Weeze doing?
Weeze is going to take Toronto out there.
All right, he's taking the Raptors.
He's going away from it.
The Raptors against the Bucks have already made it.
Yep.
By the way, nice vacation for the Bucks. They played on Wednesday night. They play again Tuesday.
Yeah, but is it too long? You've seen that happen. You sit out so long, and all of a sudden you come back, and you don't have that same thing.
Toronto's going to win Thursday night.
I think so too. Yeah, I think so too.
So I don't think they're both going to be off for 3 or 4 days.
Jamie took Milwaukee.
Jamie's taking Milwaukee.
Yep.
Okay, over Toronto.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to do that same thing also. I like Milwaukee, man.
Well, all right. So Wee's the only one with a odd duck there in the final. He's got Golden State, Toronto.
And he's going to take Golden State to win the whole thing.
Golden State over Toronto.
Yep. And Jamie's taking Milwaukee to win the whole thing.
Jamie's got the Bucks.
Yeah, he does.
Huh? Good for him. He's insane.
You know what? I'm going with him also.
Dude, no kidding.
And a 7-game series,
actually,
with Durant possibly being out.
The talk right now is in the NBA final. If it is Milwaukee, Golden State, Milwaukee would be the
favorite overall.
Favorite.
Wow,
the favorite.
Well, I'm taking it so.
I'm taking the Warriors.
Split decision.
Split decision. Exactly right. I prefer Milwaukee. I love the city. I've been there many more times than I've been to Oakland. I've been to Oakland once, San Francisco once.
One too many?
It was a good time. It was 25 years ago. I haven't gone back. What's that tell you? I've been to Milwaukee about 10 times, and that's 10 times too few.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's a good time. So that's coming up soon. We're predicting the future.
Yep.
All for you. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Cats TV. We're going to talk hockey. You've been waiting for it. Hockey's coming up. Back right after these.
I'm Brian. You probably know someone who's had a heart attack, COPD, or a heart bypass operation. You might even know someone who's had a heart transplant, lung cancer, or part of their lung removed. But what about someone who's had all 6? Now you do. My tip is, if smoking doesn't get you one way, it'll get you another.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Morning, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Catch
TV. But watch Catch.
Catch and release TV. We do appreciate you tuning in here as we're talking sports. That's Lucas Vaughan, and we've got all kinds of things going on. It is hockey time. All right, it's set. The Stanley Cup playoffs are set right there. Lucas, any big surprises? Apparently not for me. I got 3 out of 4 right.
No, you did a very nice job. I think the most overrated mascot is by far Carolina, or the logo.
I'm not. They're the Hurricanes, and I guess that's a hurricane.
Has a terrible logo. I love the note, and I like the shark logo. So.
Of the I was going to say of the logos, which is your favorite?
Well, I took the sharks without the word "go," so. But I like the note. I'm a Blues.
The Penguins logo down there at the bottom. That's a cool logo.
That's a great logo. Of all of them, I still am partial to the Islanders logo. I don't know. It's simple, but you get what it is. I like it.
And it's got the island. Yeah. Basically, it's Long Island sitting there.
So I'm not a New York guy at all, but I like that logo.
That's pretty cool. All right, it's going to be the Carolina Hurricanes are taking on Boston Thursday night in Game 1 of their series, and Game 1 of the St. Louis Blues versus the Sharks is on Saturday. Before we wrap up round number 2, you got to talk about the double overtime matchup between the Blues and Bishop the other night, because that's basically what it was: Ben Bishop versus St. Louis.
As you know, I am not a hockey watcher. Watch
Watch
at
a
all.
ton. You don't watch a ton.
I said Game 7 Blues. I said I'm going to watch this. So I started about midway through the second period.
Like all of the scoring was already gone.
Yeah, so I watched the rest of the second period. I watched the third period. I watched the first overtime. Ah, dang it. I'm not. I got to go to bed. So, of course, I missed that. But my take on all of that is I was thoroughly impressed with the Blues defense, the Blues offense. They put 50-some shots on goal. And then there was Ben Bishop. He was great. He was great. I mean, Ben Bishop kept them from being beat 12-1.
Yeah.
So
it was one of the, well, you saw it. It was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen. The second and third period, shots on goal. The Blues had 30 shots on goal, and the Dallas Stars had 3.
Yeah.
In the second and third period.
Yeah, so
unbelievable.
The Blues defense kept them from even shooting at Bennington. So
Bennington, the poor guy, gave up a cheap goal in the first period. One of those lucky goals that happen from time to time. The Blues just kind of fortunate that they didn't get burnt by that. Yeah. Did you know? And I'll tell you this
not.
for your future reference. Teams that win Game 5 and then are going home to try to win Game 6 at their place, like Dallas did. They win over 80% of the time. So they win the series over 80% of the time. So the Blues. I didn't realize that stat was that bad, and or I would have been a lot less optimistic.
They lowered the odds on that one. That's
exactly right. That's exactly right. So the Blues, congratulations, and they're flying out to San Jose. They're playing Saturday afternoon. San Jose played on Wednesday night, so each team with about the same amount of rest. What are your thoughts going into that series?
I don't know. That is my true NHL assessment.
San Jose beat St. Louis in this same place 3 years ago.
Conference finals.
Okay. They beat St. Louis in the conference final. They've got a guy named Burns with Britt Burns with the worst beard in the world. It's just makes you
white trash patchy beard.
Well, maybe not that bad.
Okay.
it's a pretty bad beard, but he's like 40 years old and has never reached a Stanley Cup. So they think San Jose is going to be the favorite of the fans.
That's the one I've got picked on there that we picked early. As only one I've got left is San Jose.
All right, yeah. When we did pick early, you have San Jose left. Your other 3 are gone. Nashville, Colorado, and
Islanders.
Columbus and the Islanders. Yep. Jamie has one left. He's got St. Louis left. Lost Vegas, lost Tampa Bay, and lost Washington.
Capitals.
Bruce has 3 out of 4.
That's nice. It's like you know hockey.
You really don't, That's the thing.
I mean, you picked Tampa Bay. You obviously don't know anything about hockey.
I picked Tampa Bay. Who wouldn't have picked Tampa Bay? All right. Well, you see, now you're smarter than the rest of us.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to pick the finalists, the team to win the conference finals, as well as the champs. So, and we have found out what Weeze and Jamie wanted to hear as well, right?
Yep. I got Weeze and Jamie's, and they're both very easy.
Really?
The Blues and Bruins.
Blues and Bruins.
They're on the both, and they got the same winner.
Boston and STL, and Boston and STL. Who did they take?
You got it. The Blues.
They both have the Blues winning.
They're the same.
Eastern Conference. And I will choose them for the same. Well, for 2 reasons that I'm choosing the Carolina Hurricanes. One, I hate the owner. I wish bad things would happen to him.
Absolutely.
It's the Bruce Dickey fade.
Yeah. How's that work for you so far, though?
Really well.
Yeah. I mean, seriously though, you picked them from the beginning. They keep winning.
Yeah, I know it. They've won 8 games in 9. They beat the top, the highest scoring team in the history of the league. They swept them out. And they beat who they beat last time, Washington or somebody, in 5 games. Just terrible.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in them. They beat the Islanders.
Yeah, that's right. Knock the Islanders out. So I've got Carolina winning the East. Who do you have winning the East?
Boston.
Boston.
Because I will not take Carolina.
You will not. You're going to stick to your hating the owner.
I absolutely am.
By the way, you did see. We'll talk XFL here in a little bit and AAF. There was a development in the AAF today. Okay, so who you have?
San Jose. I'm a Shark.
You got the Sharks.
Absolutely. And
Sharks do have a pretty cool logo.
And do you know who I want to win that? Obviously, San Jose, right?
If that's who you're picking. You're taking San Jose to win?
I haven't picked St. Louis anywhere along the line, so I'm not going to start now for the Blues' sake.
He's doing a favor for all the Blues fans.
Absolutely.
How kind.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
How very kind.
And I know you got STL.
Because I'm going to take STL to win. I'm going to take it's the first cup ever in St. Louis. First Stanley Cup. Haven't been to a final since 1970.
No kidding.
And
a final.
A Stanley Cup final. Since
not even made a final.
No.
Wow.
No.
And you guys picked
and you know who they played in 1970?
Boston.
Got it. Boston won the Stanley Cup on. It was actually a game. They swept the Blues, but it was in overtime in Game 4. That was the famous picture of the Bobby Orr. Bobby Orr scoring and then flying through the air like Superman to win the.
That was 1970, huh?
That was 1970. Bobby Orr then was named the St. Louis Blues made Bobby Orr the Sportsman of the Year. St. Louis Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year because they won that.
That's good of them.
I thought it was very charitable. Very charitable. The Blues. It's going to be different this time around. St. Louis and Boston really in the championship matchups hasn't gone well for St. Louis lately.
No, not well. We got one on them. Didn't we beat them one year?
1967. They've beaten St. Louis the last 5 times. They beat the Rams. They beat the Red Sox. Beat the Cardinals twice. David Ortiz is not coming on that ice for the Bruins.
If I was the Bruins, I'd bring him.
Actually, if I was,
I would absolutely bring him.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're going to come back, talk a little baseball, might talk a little football. We got all kinds of things going on. Might talk a little golf. We got a little golf story to tell, don't we?
Little golf story? A little gambling story.
A little gambling golf story. We'll be right back on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right after these. Do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details. At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
The difference between a good building and a great building is craftsmanship. It's about taking pride in the finished product. It's about being a professional. Unlike other construction companies, you work with Morton Building's craftsmen from conception to completion. From the plant employees who roll the steel to the company driver who delivers the materials to the construction crews, every one of them are Morton employee owners who take pride in exceeding your expectations. Discover the Morton difference today at mortonbuildings.com.
I'm Christine, and I used to smoke. My tip is, when you hear the words oral cancer, think about more than just your mouth. The skin grafts and reconstructive surgery can really leave a mark on your arm, your shoulder, and your neck. Not to mention what it can do to your face.
Several, a few. Yeah. Well, actually, there was one that Quebec Nordiques is gone.
Yeah, I would have never gone there.
Welcome back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Appreciate you tuning in. It's our Take the Points edition. Lucas Vaughan right there. And we've been talking about hockey. We've been talking about basketball. I could sit here and tell you hockey stories all night long if you really wanted me to.
I obviously don't know them, so anything you tell me, it's going to be a new thing for me.
Well, I'm not going to tell you that.
The Canucks is a thing, I guess. What's a Canuck?
A Canuck is a Canadian. It's a Vancouver city. They're
named after the Vancouver Canadians?
Basically. Well, you've got the
don't you have the Montreal Canadiens?
You have the Montreal Canadiens. but that's spelled, that's spelled the French way. It's the Montreal Canadien.
Oh.
And you know what they're called?
No.
What their team basically fake name is? They're Les Habitants.
Jiminy. There's a reason I don't
Les
watch this.
Habitants.
There's no way I'm saying that.
Well, you're not in Montreal.
You're right, I'm not.
But you see, that's one of the other things about hockey. We'll get to other stuff here in a second. The weird thing about hockey, for the last 2 or 3 years, Canadian teams haven't been able to get in the playoffs or do anything in it. Calgary got in. They were the number 1 seed in the West. They got beat first round. And then the Toronto Red Wings got
Red Wings?
Blue.
I even know that one's
Toronto
not right.
Maple Leafs.
The Argonauts.
I kept wanting to say Blue Jays. I meant Toronto Maple Leafs got beat. So in the first round, Canada was gone again. A couple of years ago, no Canadian teams made the playoffs.
Not even a single team.
Not a single team.
Dang.
There's 7 teams up there, and Winnipeg got beat.
America's really taking over hockey.
Oh, buddy. All right. What do you want to talk about? You want to hear the golf story?
I do. I want to hear that golf story.
The gambling golf story.
I absolutely do.
Do you recall, after the Masters, folks, you might remember after the Masters, there was that fella placed the $85,000 on Tiger for the Masters. And word has come out about that. The guy who placed that bet, he says it was the first bet he's ever placed in his life.
Won $1.2 million off of that bet.
$1.2 million. He said he's never even played fantasy baseball. He
sounds like a dork.
All of a sudden, fantasy baseball, fantasy football, nothing. He just all of a sudden decided he had a calling. He liquidated everything he had.
That was a moron.
$85,000 of Apple stock. He had Apple stock he'd been accruing for goodness knows how long. Put it on Tiger. Tiger wins the Masters. So it's $1.2 million, right? You'd think a guy making the first bet, he's going to handle that money really well.
No, you're going to lose that money. That idiot, that bet's going to lose that money.
Last night he goes to up to the windows, same place he
probably William Hill.
Yeah, same William Hill. Same place he placed the other bet. Had $100,000 cash. Puts it down. I want to bet. They had it 100 to 1. I want to bet this $100,000 on Tiger Woods to win all the rest of the majors.
The Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam. He's going to win the PGA next weekend. We'll talk golf next weekend. We'll probably make picks. He's going to win the PGA. He's going to win the whatever's the other ones.
The U.S. Open and the British Open.
The British Open. Going to win them all. The folks taking the bets said, I got to make a phone call before I take that bet because that's a $10 million payoff. The guy made the phone call to the owner of the casino. The owner of the casino, faster than he could say yes.
Please take his money.
Please take that
Get
money.
That
Please take that
table.
bet. Please take that bet. Please take that bet. And he took the bet. So the guy's going to win $10 million if Tiger Woods.
No, he's not.
If Tiger Woods wins the next three. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, if you follow gambling, what's Tiger Woods to win the PGA?
8-1.
8-1. If he takes that $100,000, puts it down at 8-1.
$800K.
900 after he gets his 100 back. So $900,000. So what's Tiger Woods going to be possibly to win the U.S. Open?
Let's make it easy math. 10-1.
10-1. 10-1 to win the U.S. Open. So that makes it $9 million after two tournaments.
There you go.
Two tournaments, one to go. He's already got $9 million. If you're doing it that way,
you know what? Maybe he'll do it that way too, and then he'll hedge his bet when he gets to the last one.
I like your thinking. But that all goes with saying that Tiger Woods is actually going to win the U.S. Open. Tiger Woods is going to win the PGA. He hadn't won he's won one tournament. Not just he's won two tournaments in the past 11 years.
Yeah.
One major in the past 11 years, two tournaments.
But this happens all the time with the Grand Slam where one player wins them all in the same year, right?
The Grand Slam, if you don't know, the Grand Slam in golf, they've been basically, there's something that came up with in 1931 or 32.
A long time ago.
It's been almost
longer than anybody
years.
watching.
86 years. It was the reason they came up with it because Bobby Jones won what they then constituted as the Grand Slam. He won 4 in a row. It hasn't been done since. No. That was 1933.
And there's a reason that it hasn't been done since. Different courses. I mean, there have been great golfers. Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, Tiger Woods. None of them ever done it.
Tiger Woods won 4 in a row.
Yeah, but not in the same season.
Not in the same season. So there you go.
So
are you going to be making that bet?
Oh, my
The thing is, that started out at 150 to 1.
Yeah.
And by the time this guy placed the money, he was down to 100.
So there's people out there laying that.
There are people betting on that. And it's a long shot.
I'm not a long shot I'm making.
You don't have a spare $100,000 you could go throw.
I don't have a spare 10. I want to throw at that. I'll go to Burger King before I put $10 there and that one. There's no way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Put $10 on him to win the PGA. Put $10, but it does kind of explain. The guy probably hasn't bet a lot, or he wouldn't have made such a silly bet.
I don't have an explanation for what this guy is. I think this guy just thought, gambling's easy. Gambling ain't easy. He'll learn this the hard way.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. So good luck to Tiger next weekend. All right.
Now I'm rooting against him.
Well, yeah,
I want this guy to lose his money.
Who's kidding? The one guy rooting for Tiger is going to be Jamie Hodges.
Fool and his money are soon parted.
All right. Cardinals had a bad week. They lost 6 out of 7 games.
Yep.
Is this harbinger?
Yeah, but
it's bad. Is it harbinger? Is it the way things are going to be, or is this just a bad?
I think they're in a bad week. The Cubs are playing really well and swept them pretty easily.
Philadelphia leads the division.
Philadelphia's a solid team out there. The problem that I have is we're not just getting beat; we're getting throttled 12-1, and I don't like that part of it. But nobody's hurt; everybody's healthy.
They're not scoring runs.
And I look up here and I see Carpenter batting 206. Ozuna's batting 244, but I don't remember his last hit. So there's some numbers there that
it's been a while.
It does seem like it's been a while.
The only one that's still hitting it all is DeJong.
DeJong's still hitting well, and Martinez. But that's why he does. That guy hits.
Yeah.
So
are we ready to throw Goldschmidt back now?
No, I'm still good now. I know he's batting 240, but no, I'm still fine with him.
He's having a bad May.
But if you look at some of his numbers starting in Arizona, he would start out a little rough time, but by the end of the year, his numbers be there like they always are.
That's good. So are you ready? The Cardinals are in 3rd place. They started the month in 1st, man.
Yeah.
When's the hook come out for Mike Schilt?
I think we're 105 games in now.
About 105.
I think he's got a few more left in him.
Something. Oh, something like that. So you're saying this time next week we can feel a lot more comfortable.
If we go 1-5 or 1-6 this next week, I won't feel very comfortable. But yeah, I think they'll be fine.
There you go.
They're too good to be like this.
Take it easy, Cardinal fans. RELAX.
No. That doesn't go on this show.
I meant to talk about
that. Does not go on this show.
Talk about it too. Hey, folks, thanks for watching. Take the Points. That's Lucas. I'm Bruce. Thanks, Lucas. We'll see you all next time.
Bruce.
Have a great weekend, folks.
Thanks, everybody.